President Biden claims tackling inflation is his top priority in a rare White House meeting with Fed Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. The surging cost of everyday goods and gas is forcing Americans to save less as the personal savings rate drops to its lowest in 14 years. Fox business correspondent Jackie DeAngelis joins us now. Jackie, we've got to talk about gas. We've got to talk about the future.
Yeah.
This is pretty stunning. The personal savings rate being this low, as low as it's been in 14 years, because it comes on the heels of the pandemic.
Right, exactly. So people stayed home. They weren't, going out to eat. They weren't buying clothes to go to events or to go to the office, and they saved all this money, right? So we saw personal savings for the first time in a long time start to go up. Now we're starting to see that people have spent through and blown through that money. They have blown through their stimulus checks. And yes, 4.4% in April. That was the lowest personal savings rate in this country since 2008. I will add to that, we're seeing high inflation, 40-year high. We're also seeing debt go up. According to the New York Fed, $860 billion in debt in this country in the first quarter, and 229 million new credit cards added. That says to me, people blew through the savings and they're back to using plastic to pay for things.
Wow. So the president says Americans are saving more and they've reduced their debt, and that is, in your estimation,
a lie. It's a lie.
Let's talk about the future, Jackie. Let's talk about gas prices first. I don't know if you have an answer to this question, but I think every American's looking at this. Yes, you feel the pain of the present, and you sit there and you go, but what's the future? If I take a trip this summer, what am I going to be paying in gas?
Well, the future is reflected in the underlying crude oil price, which was $117 a barrel yesterday. So that's what the speculators are looking out into the market. And that's essentially how the retail price is calculated. So at $4.67, we're up just 5 cents from yesterday and hitting new records every day. And this is how I look at it, covering this industry for years. 4th of July is 5 weeks away. That's a long time, and that's usually the peak of the season. So 5 more weeks of increases. Gas Buddy says we're going to hit $5 for the national average by mid-June.
$5 by mid-June. So by the time you get to 4th of July, what, $5.50, $6?
We could be well over that. And, there are bank estimates that indicate by the time we get to Labor Day, $6.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, and then finally, the general state of the economy, as we've talked about, the Fed is charged with controlling inflation. Really, the main quiver they have is to raise interest rates.
Right.
Okay, so we're either looking at increased cost of money for everyone out there at home paying their mortgage rate, their credit card debt, as you talked about, or this inflationary spiral.
Right. And so essentially, no matter how you slice it, unfortunately, the news is that I think we will be headed into some sort of recession if we're not there already. So if the Fed raises rates and tries to whack down inflation, all of a sudden that will have an impact. And Jerome Powell knows that, right? If inflation stays this high and the consumer pulls back and stops spending and only is putting essentials on credit cards, for example, remember that the consumer is 2/3 of the U.S. economy. When it pulls back, recession follows.
Jackie, I think sometimes we pay too much attention to politics. This is actually what's affecting America. But here's what's going to happen. I have to think. These are political killers. Yeah. A recession is a political killer. So the regime in office will look at that, and they will try desperately to avoid inflation, a recession, all of it. Which I don't know how that adds up, Jackie. I don't know where you turn or how they distract or what they pull in our focus toward. But this right here is the story.
Well, abortion has been a distraction, for example, but this is the story, and this is the kitchen table story. We live in a very blue state and a very blue city. Uber driver this morning drops me off here and says, I sure wish President Trump was back in office. The policies were not half bad compared to what we're dealing with now. People are feeling it.
Jackie, thank you so much for the context. Don't love to hear it, but need to hear the future.
It's the reality.
Thank you, Jackie.
Yeah.